your Instagram. These are pictures on limited pictures. Maybe should men take a step in, I guess, what's this? Getting rid of risks in the relationship, given all the pretty privilege you guys have just admitted to having. Start right here.
I believe it's so if it's a woman that a man wants to take serious, she's gonna want to do that just because of the man. The man's doing all these things for her. She's gonna want to do that. She shouldn't be told, "Hey, you have to take this out. You shouldn't be going to the club." She should just not be doing it.
So are you saying if she doesn't do it, the guy should just she should be doing it automatically?
She should be doing it.
Okay. And if he says, "Hey, I don't feel comfortable with this" or whatever, or she gives him any kind of kickback, what would he say? Or he says you're controlling it, toxic or whatever.
Then that's not the girl for you. That's not the girl you should have around you.
You should leave her, do you think?
You should leave her.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What about you?
So I feel like
March.
it's hard because it's actually my ex-boyfriend left me for that. He said, "I hate your social media. I hate what you're doing. I hate you're giving these guys attention. I hate that you're getting attention from these guys."
Damn.
So
You're smart.
after everything I did for him, and I actually like, I was a point when I had Bryce Hall, I have fucking what's his name, Josh Richards. I have all of the like big influencers texting me, and I ignored it because of him. I feel like at the end of the day, it's controlling. And if you don't want to be with that girl because she's getting all this attention, because she's a baddie, because she's this, then don't be with her.
Go, Queen. He's ungrateful.
She'll hear
him.
Yeah.
But
Well, this guy send your DMs.
Would you admit though, he had a concern because I mean these are pretty big names hitting you up. Pretty
yeah,
famous.
and I was like, "Hey, how are you?" I wouldn't be like, "Okay, like you," like no. I was like, "Hey, how are you?" Yeah, but I never called him cute. I never called him, "I want to do this with you," or
But can you understand his frustration? Because I mean, you're getting DM by these guys, and responding is like, "Whoa, what's going on here?"
Can you understand?
yeah, he's like he had insecurity because this and he's not getting texted by other guys and he's not
Yeah,
getting
you're responding.
attention. Yeah,
So they had see.
So hold on. It's like, damn, it's famous. She's lit. Responding to these guys. Do you know how he feels about that? Like,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah,
understand it.
because my boyfriend has the same attention from other girls, I would feel some type of way.
So then you can understand why he was feeling that way.
Leaving me over that after everything I did,
Yes, that's a major concern.
Did
that's
you like comfort him throughout the insecurities? I think that's cheating. I feel like also you could meet somewhere. You could meet somewhere in the middle. You feel me? Like I feel like, well, okay, he doesn't like that you there, replying to his messages, but now help him understand what you have going on and give him some sense of trust. Because man, okay, you're young too, but you're younger, and I don't know, if you're still living with that, if you have your own place, or how far you got with that man. But when a man is providing for you and you live under a man's roof, he has some sense of control, and he's providing. She's the provider. Okay, see, you're the main provider. That's a little different, and that's actually when we're young, we're still in love. So, me, I was still being in love. I realized I was controlling that toxicness. That's controlling me to why you don't want to be with someone who does this and that, and I'm just like insecure about it. That's
Let me ask you a question. So when he told you he was honest with you and he told you what he did like and didn't like.
yeah. At the start, yeah.
Okay. And you said that he's insecure.
No, I say that now because after everything I did.
Okay. You think he was insecure. Let me ask you a question. Who's more secure? Someone who tells you the truth and doesn't care what happens, or someone who doesn't say anything to you because they're scared of what could happen?
someone who tells you the truth.
So I would argue your boyfriend was very secure. He told you the truth and didn't care about the consequences.
He told me the truth because he wanted me to like stop.
But that means he's secure.
Yeah.
He's insecure because he's
By your own definition.
well, if you want to
You see what I did there? Because women love to say men are insecure when they put boundaries on women. Well, I argue that when a man puts a boundary on you, he's very secure because he's telling you what he really likes and doesn't like at the cost of possibly losing you. He's actually insecure if he doesn't say anything because he's not secure where the relationship is and he's scared to lose you.
He's right.
you have a point. It's also secure that he won't like let you work whatever you want, that he won't let you go out with your friends, that he's scared of you. Like you have a point. It's also secure that he won't like let you work whatever you want, and he won't let you go out with your friends. That he's scared of you like cheating. Also, you know what I mean? I feel like
Let me ask you a question. Do you like lunches or what do you like cars? What do you like? You like cars? Okay. Let's say you save up a bunch of money and you buy a brand new Mercedes, well, G-Wagon? G-Wagon. G-Wagon? You buy a G-Wagon, right? You spend $250,000 on it, right? You buy it, you're fucking, yo, this is lit. Get with 0 mileage, you're like, yes, this is awesome. And then you go home, 3 weeks later, right? Dude knocks on your door, the guy that sold you the car. He says, hey, listen, bro, I need you to put a for sale sign on your car and drive around with it for like a month or two, okay? That make you feel.
nah,
Why?
I'll cry because I just got it and I wasn't like struggling for that.
And you worked really hard to get it, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly how men feel about their girls showing their body all over the internet.
Okay,
Right there. It makes sense. This is why men protect what they get and what they invest in. No guy, right, wants to be with a girl that has a for sale sign on her neck. And unfortunately, women don't advertise the same way men do. Girls advertise by putting pictures up and making themselves available. Men advertise by actually going up to the girl and letting her know he is available. You see how it's different here? So I would argue that your boyfriend, number one, was very secure because he told you the truth. And then number two, when you advertise yourself a certain way, with a for sale sign on your neck, which unfortunately is what social media is, and sometimes you got to deal with the consequences. No guy wants to pay full price for a car with a for sale sign on it. And because of your profession, you have to be extra, I want to say, explaining to your boyfriend. Because once again, you understand your career, he doesn't. He's like, you know what, babe, here's why I'm responding. Look at this with me. Because if you don't do that, it's like, keep damning on our own. What's going on? He doesn't know. Now, I'll give you one excuse here. You took care of him and you paid all the bills. Yeah. So I can see where that comes from, which is why we actually tell guys on this podcast you need to make more money than your girl. Like you have to be, you know, if we're gonna have boundaries and control her sexuality like that. So you're the leader. You need to be the fucking leader. So his problem is that he didn't have the leadership skills. And at the same time, women need to understand that when you advertise yourself a certain way on the internet or put out a certain image, a guy that's with you is going to lose respect for you and he's going to want you to change. So, I mean, it's up to girls how they want to move with that. But social media, right, to a degree, can be construed as cheating.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially when you respond.
Yeah, I agree. And especially if he didn't know, like, you were responding.
I got my Instagram, my Snapchat. Like
He did?
So he was,
He
like,
did.
looking at them.
he was, and he will block them too. And I will get mad about it because he did it without my consent.
Okay, hold on. That's different. If you
Oh, okay. I thought it was
You're trying to set shit up to like, yo, let's link and all this other shit.
No,
Shoot.
Yeah, come here.
To add to something that you have said, right? So if the roles were reversed, right? You wouldn't like it. So when you're in a relationship with somebody, the same way I have things that I don't like, he's gonna have things that he doesn't like. And you're both entitled to walk away whenever you want, no matter who's financially providing.
You know what you're not entitled to do? Change yourself when you get into a relationship. If she was the
To walk away. To walk away. If it's something that she doesn't like, the same way he walked away. If she was working as the OnlyFans model before her relationship and he got with her knowing that she was an OnlyFans model, how dare he tell her to stop that once he followed her?
Say $49, buy the G-Wagon, bring it to your house, think that it's yours, then the salesman tell you got to put it for sale sign.
how dare he got with her when he knew she was doing OnlyFans?
What did I just say a second ago with the Mercedes?
You're talking about earning it, right? With the Mercedes?
Yes.
Okay, but she's saying, like, if someone started off doing OnlyFans and then a guy came in and wanted her to stop doing OnlyFans,
You know what I'm remember when I said privilege is invisible to those that have it? How many times have you been on guys?
I've been on guys before.
Really?
I mean, I don't count them.
How many times have you been on a guy versus guys hitting on you?
That's a different ratio.
Well, what is it? Maybe 1 to 100?
Okay, if it is on the
Maybe 1 to 100? What is the ratio?
sure, 1 to 100.
Okay. So you might hit on one guy for every 100 guys that hit on you, right? You decline all those guys.
Not interested.
Oh. So would it be fair to say that they didn't measure up to your standards? Maybe they didn't look good enough. Maybe they didn't make enough money. They didn't have confidence, ambition, competence.
Or I wasn't interested, but yeah, I guess,
So you do realize that
depending.
by a man attracting a woman in the first place, he had to put in work.
Mhm.
So
No.
you tried to gloss over that. Is the point?
No, what I'm saying is that if they started off doing OnlyFans, you're talking about this car, this prize, and then they're gonna take it away. Like I'm saying, and you don't like the fact that the car is being shown, or what did you
Yes.
say? Okay.
You saved up your money, which is a man building his value,
Mm-hmm.
getting a vehicle, purchasing the vehicle. Okay. I don't want to. I get it. Like, we're not cars, but I'm using the analogy to illustrate how men feel about the topic. Men have to make their money, increase their value, right? And it's disrespectful to you as a man purchasing the vehicle for the seller to come and tell you, oh, we're going to put a for sale sign on it after you spent all your money and time to
We
purchase
were
it.
talking about already having the for sale sign.
Exactly.
And then you purchase it. So the for sale sign is supposed to come off.
Oh, that's what guys go for, is to get a girl with OnlyFans and then take the sign off? Like,
Well, I mean,
to get them to stop doing what they're doing?
you're no longer on the market, right? You have men now.
No, being sexy is your profession. I mean,
Okay, I get that. But here's the thing. Like, a big part of what men want in a woman is purity and not embarrassing them. Men don't ask for much from women.
would you deal with a sexual model?
No.
So,
As a man girl, never.
but for the men who do deal with a sexual model,
Most guys don't want that, which is why anytime a guy gets with a dancer, a stripper, OnlyFans girl, whatever, that tough conversation always comes. I want you to quit.
and that's not right,
Can I
baby.
ask?
How's that not right?
No matter what. It ain't
So you
right.
drive around with a for sale sign on your vehicles that you purchase? Exactly.
Their choice.
That's my point. Like, you see, I'm just giving the other side, and all of you would have an issue with driving around a vehicle that had a for sale sign. But then when I say, yo, if you meet a guy, you need to change for that man, it's a problem.
What kind of car you drive? BMW. So, if you met a girl who's like, I hate BMWs, sell that bitch. You had it for 10 years, you like, no, that's my car. She like, sell it. Hate BMW. I'm a Mercedes girl. What you doing? You had that BMW way before her.
You should be a comedian. You're funny.
Can I have a question that's pretty
Yeah.
okay? So, if you have an OnlyFans, right, and you meet a guy that's successful, he takes care of you, he respects you, he takes you on trips, spoils you, and it's getting serious, and he wants to commit to you fully, and vice versa, but wants you to delete the OnlyFans, you're telling me that you would give up all of that, and that life, and that love, and that connection, because you want to keep making 5 to 20K a month on a
No.
platform that's not going to last forever. Not
Okay,
until
so
you
like
get
the relationship.
Raise your hands here. Who would give up the OnlyFans? Raise your hands.
Show me that, Jim. I'm going. I'm going.
You said the two girls wouldn't give it up. You two wouldn't give it up. Three.
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't give it up. Three. Who's the third? Her, and her. Three. One.
Not necessarily. No.
So you two would not give it up. Okay. All right. Why would she give it up?
Because men, I mean, people change their mind all the time. How am I supposed to know that if I stop making money, this man is going to be with me forever? Like, what am I going to do after that if he leaves me?
Who do you think initiates more breakups, men or women?
I don't know. It depends.
How many times have you been broken up with in your life?
Every time. It's funny. I usually do the breaking up.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go. Bro, what about
That's my point. How many times have you been, a guy broken up with you? Once? Twice maybe?
0?
Every
Zero?
time. I don't recall a man breaking up with
There
me.
you go. How many times have you broken up with men?
Quite often.
Okay, so would it be fair to say that that's an unrealistic fear you have, that a man's going to leave you?
I mean, it is a fear.
But that doesn't mean, just because you fear it doesn't mean it's real.
That's true.
People believe in ghosts or monsters or the boogeyman, but it's not real, right? Fear is in your head.
It's false.
sense of reality?
So what's a false sense of fear for something that doesn't exist? So would you really give it up then? I mean, so I'm just arguing, excuse me, asking you. So you would not give it up even though realistically the guy probably won't leave you? Because you're saying if I give it up, you can still leave.
I probably wouldn't give it up.
Damn.
I like to be independent,
So
just in case. I just like to have that just
So
in
let me do
case.
the math here real quick. So on one side, you wouldn't give it up because you're worried that he would leave you, but on the other side, he's definitely gonna leave you, and you rather go like you see the math here and all it's not added up. One side is a definite he's leaving you. The other side is probably not gonna leave you. Yet you're gonna stick to the side where he definitely will leave you. What do you mean insecure?
Like, have some confidence that it's gonna work out. If you are constantly like thinking negative, like it's not gonna work out, we're not gonna have a piece together, he might leave me, he's gonna leave me. You know, you're just gonna manifest that in your existence. So you change, like you want to change, you know, you don't love me.
Sensational because his only fans are single. There's some manifestation of security.
You're I'm talking about security. Like if you're secure within your relationship and you know your relationship's secure, let's talk in that aspect then. That I would think, I don't know. I feel like if you're secure within your relationship, then you don't have to worry about what if they leave me and I have to be independent.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course you got to be secure in your relationship. What I'm saying is that women have this crazy fear that men are going to leave them a lot of the time. And what I'm saying is that that's just not common.
Another thing,
How many times has the guy broken up with you in your lifetime?
they don't necessarily leave me, but they do cheat to the point where we need to be.
Okay, hold on. How many times has the guy said breaking up with you in your life?
We're done. No more.
Yeah. Well, I can't think of something. How many times have you broken up with a guy? I can't make this up, people. You see, but here's the thing. He went out, fucked another girl, right? And still didn't want to break up with you. That speaks volumes.
W.
Let that sink in for a second. If you find another guy, right? That means you're done with him. But he fucked another girl, but he came back to you.
Who wants an unloyal nigga? Like,
Is that
Like what?
initiate breakups even in the face of infidelity?
regardless, is this
Ladies, let's go back here so you guys understand my point. She said, I'm not jumping to OnlyFans because I don't know if he's gonna stick around. Right? So she has a fear the guy are breaking up with him. Respond, that's an illogical fear because men rarely initiate breakups. You're broken up in your life. She said 0. I said, that's my point. Then I asked you, Sam, and you're like, well, just be secure in a relationship. Then I responded, cool. But realistically speaking, are men gonna break up with you? Then I asked you, how many times have you been broken up with? You said never, but men go ahead and cheat, which leads to breaking up. My response to that was, even when a man steps out and fucks another girl, he still comes back to you.
We
That was
just
the
decide, like,
thing. The point is that if you guys fucked another guy, the relationship's over. He might have fucked another girl, but the relationship wasn't over. It proves my point even further. Even with infidelity, men don't leave women.
so men can choose to cheat and continue the relationship.
It's different.
Sex is different for men and women.
It's so different.
I'm continuing to cheat.
Sex for men and women, you know, what you said.
That's just the.
You said, cool, you dropped the OnlyFans, now he breaks up with you, and now what are you gonna do? Well, he said you can't have an OnlyFans. He didn't say you can't have a job. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's true. He said you can't have an OnlyFans. He didn't say you can't have a job. So just drop your OnlyFans and go work a regular job if that's what you're worried about. If you really love the man, you're gonna drop the OnlyFans and go get a regular job.
If I love the man and he loves me, why should I have to drop anything?
It's a sense of respect for him. Like he knows that other people can pay $9.99 to see what he's seeing every night.
Okay. So
That's a good
Not-
point.
It's
That's a good point.
it's just the point that is disrespectful.
he knows he's
And
it's disrespectful for the man to know that I have an OnlyFans, but it's not disrespectful to me to know that he cheated on me and potentially.
it's so different.
It's so different.
It's different.
Because
Sorry, go ahead.
you're saying because it's emotional, it's not emotional for everyone. It's
Okay, can we address her question though? Forget cheating. You're just saying if your man says to you, hey, drop the OnlyFans, I'm gonna take care of you. Just say, just get a job if you're worried.
Your problem is financial. Your problem is not your OnlyFans. You said your problem is the financial. You said if he leaves you, now how are you gonna make money? Your problem is financially, not your OnlyFans.
Phone today.
Being somebody that has a normal job and OnlyFans, if I was to, both of them are choices that I make. I'm about to say the man could say, drop both of your jobs. I will take care of you. And I just feel like the man shouldn't have any control over my life. If he loves me, he should be able to respect anything that I
say
do.
drop both your jobs. He said drop your own. You're opposing the argument. The statement letter to your kindergarten teacher. He cares that you got OnlyFans. He doesn't like that.
But it ain't my fault. He liked me when I had an OnlyFans. And he
This is the marriage. Because now he wants exclusivity. Now he wants to be the only one looking at your pussy. Now he wants to be the only one looking at your teeth. Because I feel like you should have a sense of respect right back to it. Because do you want people looking at his dick?
so are we just doing this just for the sense of respect? Like, oh my God, I want to be the only one with you.
You're in the shit was illegal. Didn't you? It's a big factor. Like respect for
That's why you should have been with me and left me, right?
and respect me and respect me. The same way I'm gonna respect you right back.
But he got with you with the OnlyFans.
But now he's taking you serious. But now he wants you for real.
So he didn't.
No,
you got it for this getting.
Going on dates is not getting married. Going on dates and getting to know someone is not committing to someone. So if you can't respect a man enough that's gonna take care of you,
So you gonna stop
to
doing
do OnlyFans, so you're gonna stop doing it.
So he can pay your bills.
Like this situation. It's not that you guys want independence. It's that you guys just want to be able to do what you want and not have never. So
Attention.
having a man be able to be involved in that situation, even in the face of conflicting information on your fear, a guy might leave me. I use my independence, blah blah. Even though statistically speaking, men don't leave women, even when they cheat, because girls bring that up, like, oh, he cheated. He's still not going to leave you though. Like, a woman cheats on a man, she definitely don't leave him. So it's not the same.
I think it's just
But
like
it's
a programming too. I think when women say, modern women say that they don't want a man to lead, I think that they're just, I'm sorry, it's nothing personal, but you know, as a woman in an American modern society, we are programmed to an extent. And I was programmed for a long time. Like, you know, I was making racks, dancing, and I was an independent woman, but I don't want that anymore. And God brought me to like, naturally we want a man to lead, and if you say that you don't want a man to control your life, I think you just have probably like, and I have daddy issues too, you know. I think that it just goes back to the root cause of like natural women do want a man to lead. They do. They're just brainwashed and programmed. It's just like a survival thing.
I don't want a man to lead, but not my financial endeavors. No, I don't.
Well, if a man could take care of you and you could
You
just
can lead, and I bring money to the table.
so
but
you want to go out in the world and fight demons for money. When your man is saying, "We'll take care of you," you just stay at home, cater to me, cater to the children, cater to the house and the food.
No,
You would want to saying that you don't.
yes.
Saying that somebody that control you. I think
Successful.
Money for the house, the money for the table.
Here's the real thing. Are you comfortable with potentially not finding a mate since that's what you're prioritizing? OnlyFans and dancing and all this other stuff.
I see.
Since you're
I feel like even if I was like a daycare owner, like not OnlyFans worker, and he tell me, "Hey, I want you to be at home. I want you to be a stay-at-home mom, and I make $100,000 a year being a daycare worker,
Okay.
and I'm helping out. Would I want to quit my job so we can live under the means that we did before?"
You're welcome to your decisions and what you want to make in life. What I'm saying is that, are you okay with the consequence that as you become more successful, as you continue to age and get into your 30s, your chances of finding a man are going to come down? Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Then that's I mean,
It tells me that men are a little bit insecure. They want to be the leader all the time. They want to
It's
be
natural.
That's trying to be naturally.
you're not secure because they want to be leaders. Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you want a man that's smaller than you?
It's taller than me.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
Would you prefer a man that's smaller than you? You don't care. You date a guy you're hunting.
You know, if he shows me how to feel,
Are you not the cat?
I'm after it. I've dated a man that was my height. I don't care. I'm just saying, I'm not shallow. I don't care about shit like that.
Okay.
I care about how the man actually treats me.
You want a man that's smarter than you?
Yeah, that's nice.
Do you want a man that's stronger than you?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah.
You want a man that makes more money than you?
Yes.
Please let her answer.
That makes more money than you.
Yes. Okay. So what if I said that you're stupid, weak, and broke because you want a man that's better than you in all these attributes? How do I sound?
Like an asshole.
Fantastic. You sound like an asshole for saying men are insecure for wanting younger women.
Bam.
What?
It's not insecure. It's about men's preferences and women have preferences. The difference is my preferences get shit on as a man. Your preferences, no one bats an eye. I'm not attacking you or calling you insecure for wanting a man that's better than you. That's just
You're
what you
mad because I said that a man is insecure because he wants to be a control.
No, I'm not mad about that. You said I'm just using your logic against you, and when I used it, you said that was stupid. And then I said that's exactly how you sound about a man wanting to be a leader or wanting younger women, whatever it may be.
Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
Okay, well, you got it.
So you can't.
It's a little weak.
The argument is
It's a little weak.
the argument is you can't call someone insecure for inherent preferences. Women want tall men that make money that are successful. It'd be stupid to say women are short idiots that can't make their own money. They just want that as a preference. Men want young, beautiful girls that are impressionable. They're not stupid or insecure for wanting that. It's preference.
Yeah.
It's biologically hardwired in this. Why is it okay for you to say your preferences are insecure when I say your preferences are insecure? I sound stupid. Exactly.
So you be short,
Like I'm just saying, like logic isn't adding up.
Including all fans.
Single.
That's considered.
don't want to be this so smart. So he's insecure and he should get up with a woman that can
Well, that's an incorrect feeling to feel like he's insecure.
my feelings are incorrect. When did feelings become incorrect? A feeling is a feeling. Anybody can feel however they want to feel.
So you take kids?
So you'll never start my value without
But
Yes, you would.
he said
No,
it's but you don't prioritize relationship if you think you don't. I'm sorry, you're not prioritizing a relationship.
No.
Are you in a
relationship? Tell me.
Make the choice, right? Same way when you don't want to leave your OnlyFans for the man, that's a choice, right?
You said pure no man. Hold on, just said you was paying his fingers and everything.
Survey.
I think I missed you.
Those with your ears. Take the headphones off. Go ahead. So it's a choice. You deciding to pick your OnlyFans over your relationship is your choice. The same way right now, I'm single by choice. I'm